right, welcome back to the Morning Brew. Good to see you today. I'm Larry Aarons with Amber Hendren.
Good morning, Larry.
Good
Hi,
morning.
everybody.
Okay, I can't wait for this one. This is going to be a fun list.
Yes.
We all love Dion's and their wonderful pizza and sandwiches and all their good food and service, and they're local, and what's not to like?
Delicious.
Yeah.
And every kid in Albuquerque is pretty much raised on Dion's.
Pretty much.
And Lotta Burger.
When my grown children come home to visit, they're always taking the ranch dressing and stuff home. So we're going to talk a little bit about Dion's today with our good friends at NewsCastic. Chris Ortiz is on hand. Here's the list.
Larry, Amber, thank you so much. My name is Chris Ortiz, and I am with NewsCastic, and we have a really fun list. Larry is right. So everyone knows about the secret list at, In-N-Out Burger, but people might not know that there's a secret list actually in Albuquerque at Dion's. So we sent our investigative team to Dion's, and we went to go look and find the secret menu of Dion's. So let's start with the list. At number 10, cheese toast. Now, you might not be, hungry for a full sub, so this is kind of a cheap way to get a sub for just a few bucks less. All you do is you order some cheese toast, get some pepperonis on it, and some cheese. Boom, little quick snack if you're not in the mood for a full sub. And the next on the list, number 9, calzones. Now this one is a little tricky. You have to kind of know the manager to get it made, but basically all they do is get one of their gourmet pizzas, put it in half, and you get a pretty awesome calzone. And for some reason, folded in half makes it taste better. I'm not sure why, but it does. So that's a fun one. Next on the list is another variation of their cheese bread, which is their French bread pizza. So you just get some cheese bread, put some pepperonis on it, some marinara. It's a few bucks less than a full sub, but it is really, really delicious. So check that one out. Now, on the official menu at Dion's, there's only about 6 or 7 subs, but they will make any combination of subs you want. So if you go up there and you ask them to make anything they have in the back of the store, they'll make it for you. And this is one of the great concoctions that a employee told us, the barbecue chicken provolone sub. It is really, really delicious, and it should actually be on the official menu. It is so good. So check that one out. And speaking of subs, everyone loves Dion's coleslaw. It's their version of regular coleslaw, just kind of a raspberry vinaigrette style. You can actually put it on the sub instead of just on the side, and it's really, really makes the sub stand out. So that's a great variation of their sub. Not on the menu, secret. Number 5, this is kind of a unique one that people are not thinking about. Just chips and ranch. Everyone loves Dion's ranch. So if you just need a little snack and you only got $1, this is 90 cents. So kind of a cool way to just kind of get a snack throughout the day. And people don't know this, but the chips at Dion's, just Ruffles, nothing special, just a bag of regular Ruffles. But their ranch is outstanding, and you can't get it anywhere else. Number 4, another kind of a hack to get a cheap sub at Dion's. You can actually get a meatball sub for less if you just order a baguette by itself, then order a couple meatballs by themselves, which are like 30 cents, and get some cheese on it. So this is a great way to kind of get a sub for less. So there's a meatball sub. And then number 3, everyone knows their ranch is amazing. Everyone knows their Greek is amazing. But have you put the two together? If you add your Greek and ranch together, it is 10 times better than separate. So that's a delicious combination. Then number 2, they have cookies, right? What makes a cookie better? Warmed up. If you ask the employees to warm up your cookie, they will, and it makes a perfect send-off to your Dion's meal. So just ask them to warm up your cookie there. Now, number 1 is a little controversial. Dion's wasn't super excited that we put this on the list, but it is part of the secret menu. It is the exclusive deep dish pizza. So it is not a myth. I heard that. It is not. There are certain stores that will still make it for you. You have to call them and ask them for it. They had it in the 80s, and apparently it took too long to bake, so they took it off the list. But some of the stores still have the pan to make the deep dish pizza, and It is outstanding. I almost like it more than their regular pizza. So that is their deep dish pizza. Just a warning, even though Dion's tries to help everyone and they want to make your specialized order, not all stores can make all these items. So you kind of have to call around and find out which stores can make the deep dish pizza and which stores can't. So that is the list. You can actually read more about the secret menu at Dion's go to newscastic.com/ABQ. You can friend us on Facebook. You can follow us on Twitter. We're on Pinterest. You can download our app in the App Store. There's a million ways to find us and read all our fun stories at NewsCastic. That's the list.
Oh, Chris, I hear you're in a little hot water with Dion's.
A little bit. When the story was super popular, it got over 50,000 views. And apparently people were calling Dion's, asking for the deep dish pizza, and they were just going crazy because not all the stores have the pan. So Dion's called us. They're like, can you tell everyone that you can't get the deep dish at all the stores? So it created a little bit of a headache for Dion's. But they were cool about it, and I think they just saw how excited people are about the menu at Dion's. So who doesn't love Dion's?
Well, they should be pretty happy that you're featuring them.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Free advertising.
Yeah.
Come on.
Exactly.
Great job, Chris. Thank you. I learned something.
Outstanding. Now I'm really hungry.
Yeah, me
And I
too.
love that calzone. Yeah,
Right?
Great
just
idea.
fold it in half. There you
Great
go.
idea. All right, that's the list with our friends at NewsCastic and Chris Ortiz. Morning Brew continues. We're going to tell you about donuts and a run next.